Paul is using the Old Testament because we have to keep in mind the New Testament hasn't been written yet. I have a friend of mine in ministry. He just recently moved to take a church nearby, and we were sharing stories. And he's like, "Yeah, I have this guy who's in my church, and he's very passionate about the Word of God." He came to me and said, "Yeah, I read the New Testament, the entire New Testament, every 30 days." And he's like, "Man, that's great. I'm so excited for you. What about the Old Testament?" He's like, "I don't read the Old Testament. I really want to focus on the New Testament." And it's great that he's delving into the New Testament. My buddy's like, "Well, you can't really understand the New Testament and what's going on unless you understand what's going on in the Old Testament." Paul and all of the apostles, when they proclaim the gospel in the book of Acts, they're using the Old Testament to proclaim Jesus. And sometimes we can make the mistake of, "Oh, I'm a New Testament Christian. I don't spend a whole lot of time dwelling on the Old Testament." The Old Testament is the promise of Jesus. It is the covenant through which God says, "Look, you are broken, and yet I am sending someone who will redeem you."